Boom shakalaka, boom. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 67 of 365. What's happening? I am your awesomest, Deuce Pesic, founder and chief visionary officer of ND Pesic Group, right here out of Tallahassee, Florida, baby. 850. Yo, what's going on, folks? Man, it's Friday. For some of you, it's the end of the week. I hope you had a fantastic week. For others like us, it's just the end of somebody else's work week. We're always working, right? So I hope you crushed it. I hope you had a great one. I had a fantastic week. Got to meet some fantastic people. And I gotta tell you, listen, I want to thank you guys very, very much. Yesterday I wound up having, wow, between phone calls and DMs and emails, I've had, roughly about 15, 16 people reach out and, give their opinion on sharing financials. And some folks say, hey, listen, that should kind of be between you and the person in front of you. Others have said, yeah, tell as many people as you can, because that's the only way you're going to go ahead and find out. So what I did is I chose to follow Jack Canfield and my mentor and other people's teachings in feeling like my gut feeling, my intuition told me, yeah, look, we're not hiding anything from anybody, right? And that's the kind of integrity you should have with the people who you're asking for a financial partnership with, right? You want them to know everything forefront. Many would disagree with me. Listen, I'm 53. I'm old school. I'm acting with compassion and integrity through my organization and such, because that's how I was raised by my grandmother. God love her. All right, to believe in the Lord, to do right by people, help however you can, and that part, helping others however you can, is one of the bases of the Friends Project, right? Giving our first responders a tool that would help them save lives that would otherwise be deemed, perished, right? So I think she would be very proud of that. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and share it because I wanted to be upfront with all of you guys. I mean, look, I'm not I am not how do I lost the comparison. I'm not here to sell anybody on anything other than telling my story and how it may apply to you. Some of the mistakes I've made, not telling you how to do it. I'm just telling you I've made mistakes. Avoid them, right? So that's what this is about. Me being upfront with all of you, and for the people that are malevolent and want to create problems, their character is going to be exposed. So, because I don't play that game, right? I'm here to do good work. I'm not here to bash on anyone. Heck, the more people in my line of work, the better. It means that we're doing something to get to injured folks quickly. Okay, so I welcome the challenge. I have a couple of companies that may be considered competition, but I've created something beyond a structured four-walled typical structure, right? I did something like 2-3 steps greater. I'm not tooting my own horn, maybe a little bit, but I am the first to admit defeat if somebody comes up with something better than us. All right, here we go. Somebody beat us. Somebody created something better. Okay. Start innovating, right? So, but anyway, to move past that, I definitely wanted to go ahead and thank everybody. One of the things I did notice in reading some of the DMs and emails, and I'm getting the sense that you all are feeling somewhat sympathetic for me because of my current living conditions. And I want to tell you to please, I love you guys, but don't waste your time on worrying about me. Listen, I just decided to tell my family recently because I wanted to tell them first before I announced it to all of you. I'm not in it. Listen, I made the decisions, no sympathy. Realistically, this is where we're going. This is the final outcome that I'm going for, and everything else doesn't matter. So, I adjusted. So I've been doing this for 5 years, so there's no need for you to waste your time worrying about, me. I love you for it, but at the same time, I want to be real and tell you, don't waste your time on it. We're good. I'm good. Listen, I'm fantastic. I feel we all have a purpose. We all have obstacles thrown at us. And the more obstacles and the more rises beyond our, the perseverance you reach by going through each one of them, I feel is a better story to tell. And that's what the investor needs to know as well, is the story I'm telling that goes along with the project. And that's where we're going to go ahead and impact communities on social media and the internet, and as close to us and our team as possible, so we could attract the attention of the sponsors that we feel would be wonderful to join us. The super smart investors that I have on a list, to have the funds to go ahead and begin production to get the social media content to them to get their attention, right? The funds will help us. Write a book. I'm writing a book. I have an outline, and it's funny. So a couple of my chapters are unique. It's kind of like an autobiography. It's set up to be like an autobiography, but how it applies to everyone else reading. The general theme to find out, look, I wound up achieving one of my greatest goals. Okay? I'm no different than you and me. Get that straight. I'm no different. So if I can do it, what level of think big can you go to really take you to, to open your eyes and go, oh wow, I can go here then. If I could take it to this stage, then really a clear path to this is right here. Does that mean I can get it? Holy shit. And then you wind up learning, can you get there? And if you do, woohoo, congratulations, celebration, boom, boom, boom. But, again, I don't want anybody to worry. I don't want anybody to waste their time on, we see each other every day. So obviously you could tell I'm fine. Like, this is real time right now, right? Right? This isn't, I'm being real with you and everything's great. So, but I can't thank you enough for, I mean enough to you for you to care about. That is truly dear to my heart, and I can't thank each and every one of you enough. So God love you, God bless you. I'm just thinking about bigger and better things. This whole thing right here is just a great story that's a part of that journey, right? So and for some folks that said it may turn off some potential investors? Well, then the answer is simple. They weren't the right ones, right? So we're telling our story to attract the right people, right? As far as how we can go. I mentioned the book. Yes, the book's going to be used for branding and marketing once we get it written. We're using it to send to different podcast hosts and so forth to see if we could get interviews, to really start driving the company. So that's one thing. Obviously, our social media company, and the Pesek Group, also known as Goosebench Productions. Remember that name. It's going to be big one day. Goosebench Productions. We have already, I've already laid out a number of functions, hangouts. I mean, I've got a catalog of where to begin, start filming with, my videographer. So that's going to be epic. We've got content right from the beginning, and that's going to be one of the driving forces, because after all, we're going to continue this 365 series, and then for sure we're going to have originals, that are like 10 minutes, 12 minutes long, telling a story that's relatable to the entrepreneurial lifestyle, body, mind, health, finances. So, but anyway, wow, it's already 12 minutes. Look, let me let you go. But yeah, so I appreciate everyone's input. I think I am very, very confident of the intuitive messages I wound up getting to go ahead and post the data, so people know who we really are, and just to see that what we really are doing. It's it's great, it's exciting, and that's the excitement that's that we're looking to generate and create for even the people that support us, because oh my god, I can't tell you how many of you I love so much in support of the Friends Project, and see how it could help even today in today's situations in our local communities. And I can't thank you guys, and I love you tremendously. Many of you have been supporters for many years, because remember, this is a special month. At the end of this month is when is exactly 16 years when the concept was created. I'll let you know more about that in the future, but yeah, it's that time is upon us. 16 years since it was, and here I am now asking for money. So for the ones that are concerned if I'm stable or really in a right frame of mind, because I do sound eccentric, and I am eccentric because these are bold visions that can be put together to create this, to solve this problem, to help developing nations here, so it's all good stuff. And anybody that comes on board with us, it is win-win situation. I mean, they're jumping on board with us, to through this great journey and this fantastic adventure to finally manifest a long time dream. So anyway, I love you guys. It's Friday. Have a great Friday night. Have a really great Friday night. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you tomorrow, and always remember, we are one people, one earth. Cheers.